Hi, I'm Amber Hurdle with Amber Hurdle Consulting, and today I want to talk to you about personal branding and why that's just completely a BS term. So, in this video, I want to explain to you what it is you're really looking for when you want to shine in all areas of your life and attract the right people and opportunities. Um, we always want to know our next steps in our career. We want to know. We want to understand who is right for us for relationships. We want to know who we want to be when we grow up, and we want to know how do I need to show up in order for people to respond to me, right? But the reality is that all of those things are just constructs. They're just symbols that we've created to assign meaning to. And what you can't fit neatly into a term or a sentence or a phrase is who you inherently are. Um, your gifts are an extension of your spirit. Now, before you hit like pause, stop, Amber, hear me out because this isn't religious. It's not woo woo. Y'all know I do not ride on a unicorn and there ain't no fairies riding behind me, right? There's no trail of fairies. So, no matter what your belief system is or lack thereof, you have a spirit, you have a soul. So, I want to share the definition of spirit with you. It is the non physical part of a person, which is the seat of the emotions and character. It's the soul. So, instead of looking at your personal brand as like some LinkedIn strategy or some sales strategy, maybe the better question to ask, especially when you have time to ask these questions in the midst of COVID-19 and we're all just kind of hanging out at home anyways, with stay-at-home orders, is what is it that your seat of emotions and your character, what is it that that wants to accomplish in this life? So how do your unique gifts, how do your talents, how does that urge of your soul, um, how does that express itself, and how does it complete what it is that you want to complete while you're still standing up on this earth? So, I mean, I've done a lot of personal branding work. I'm known for it. I get hired for it. I speak on it. I'm a coach, do consulting, and 8 years of business is what I do. So, I do use psychoanalytic tools. I do use exercises, and I help people do shortcuts to get there. But the funny thing is those tools just help with just that, shortcuts, right? So the person who I'm working with is generally pretty surprised when we go deep really fast and it kind of hits them hard. But I like to swim in the deep end. That's where I hang out. If you want to talk about the weather, probably not your girl. So we use the tools to kind of get some hints, right? And we use the different activities. But at the end of the day, what's special about you, what is special about your inherent gifts, why other people should respond to you, why people should open doors for you, why people should be attracted to your specific light. That's really nothing that the tools can uncover. There's no assessment to get to the seat of your soul. There's no exercise I can give you to get to the seat of your soul. All of those things just give you little hints, and then you have to do the work. And I have been saying this all throughout this quarantine is like, hey, now's a good time to do the work. Like, we're all going to get out on the other side, and you can have done that and then really understand your value and really live in your highest self. Personally, the reason why I'm so good at this work is because I have an inherent gift for being able to identify what makes other people special. I can identify in people, I can identify in organization, I can immediately sniff that out. And furthermore, I can physically feel other people's emotions. So I know if you're dodging me, I know if you're trying to sidestep the question, I know that if you're unwilling to do the work, and I also know when I've hit a nerve. So when I'm digging and I'm trying to help somebody get there and I can physically feel that like I hit something, that's the time where we go full blown excavation, right? So that's me. That's what I showed up with on this planet, and I use that every single day in my work. Now, do I advertise that like, hey, I can physically feel your emotions? Absolutely not. That's crazy train. I say I sell personal branding, but I do deliver confidence. So I can negate those gifts, or I can use them professionally to serve other humans. Because if you're not using your gifts in service to other humans, my friends, you probably are not living a satisfied life. So I'm just going to let you sit there with that. Um, and then I want to explain that we spend more time at work than we do with our own families. We spend more time at work than we sleep. So you can find your ways to express your highest self in other ways and then still just have your job that pays the bills. That's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Or you can tie your gifts into your career, into your professional life, into your leadership. And you can do that easily as an accountant or a housekeeper or a nurse or any myriad of ways. You don't have to become a monk in order to have this soul serving experience in life. So we can call it a personal brand and we can fit the corporate speak or the entrepreneur life speak. But the truth is, your personal brand is an expression of your soul. So that is my challenge to you this week. My challenge is for you to dig deep, to do that excavation that I so love to do with my clients. I want you to find common threads throughout all areas of your life and all seasons of your life. So whether that's at work or at home or volunteering or whatever, whether that's your youth or your middle age or your beginning of your career or currently, when you decide how you use your gifts and it brings your soul alive, then you can start making it clear to other people that your gifts are extraordinary and something they should be attracted to. Because if you can't articulate what makes you special, how do you expect other people to identify it? And if if you aren't able to truly see your value, then you cannot freely express that value to others, and then they're not going to pick up on it. And then how do you think opportunities are going to come to you or relationships are going to come to you? And again, I don't mean to be woo woo, like this is just what it is. So that's what I'm going to leave you with. That's your homework for this week. I hope that you're making the best of every day. If you feel stuck, and I know we're stuck, but if you feel stuck and you're starting to get low energy, I want you to do something fun, get that vibration up, because we're all going to come out on the other side of this better than we were before. And I want you to believe that. I believe it. You believe it. Okay. So like this video, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about all of this. Subscribe so you never missed a post. And if you're ready to do some of this deep dive kind of work, then I will leave a link in the comments and you can book an appointment with me, a coaching appointment, and we'll work on that together. So that will include an hour with me as well as a couple of different assessments so we can do some of that shortcut work that I was talking about. Book it before they're gone. That's very important because I will have a limited amount of time to commit to this. And I would love to work with you. So be sure you check that out. I am sending you so much love. I'm sending you exponential energy into your world, into your lives, and into the people that you love most. And I hope that I will catch you next week. I'll see you next time.